You have a story you keep telling yourself about why your life is the way it is. Maybe it is about where you came from, what was done to you, the opportunities you did not get, the person who let you down, the circumstances that made this path inevitable. And some of it is probably true. Circumstances are real. Disadvantages are real. Pain is real. But there is a difference between explanation and identity. And the moment the story of what happened to you becomes the explanation for who you are no longer living your life. You are managing your narrative. Psychologists call this the fundamental attribution error in reverse. We explain our own failures through circumstances and the world's failures through character. But when it comes to our deepest sense of self, many people do the opposite. They take the worst things that happened to them and build their identity around them. I am the person this happened to. I am defined by this wound. I cannot do that thing because of what I went through. The Lubavitcher Rebbe had an extraordinary response to people who came to him with this pattern. He did not minimize their pain. He did not tell them their suffering was not real. But he said something that cut through the story: the soul cannot be damaged by what happens to it from the outside. What happened to you is not what you are. He was drawing on a deep Hasidic teaching that the essential self, the part that is most fundamentally you, is untouched by circumstance. It can be covered. It can be buried under years of pain and conditioning and fear. But it cannot be destroyed. Which means the story you are telling about your limitations may be real as a description of your experience. But it is not the truth about your capacity. Viktor Frankl, who survived the Nazi concentration camps, wrote something that resonates exactly here. He said, "Everything can be taken from a person but one thing, the freedom to choose one's response to any given set of circumstances." That freedom is not always obvious. It is often not easy. But it is always there. The Rebbe would ask people not to abandon their story, but to ask, is this story serving you? Is it helping you move, or is it justifying staying still? Is it an honest account of what happened, or has it become a reason not to try? You can hold your past with honesty and still refuse to be defined by it. You can acknowledge the real pain without treating it as your permanent ceiling. What is one story you have been telling yourself about why something is impossible for you, that might be ready to be questioned? Not abandoned. Just questioned. That is where the next chapter begins.